we got Ray Silent Air Gilliam. Please take it away.
Thanks for that, Billy.
And we will take it over here in the top 4. So we're going to see now the match between Champo and
AyakoSayo. Both of them are from ABC, but this is winners finals. So
it'll take probably until they call this five games probably. So whoever hits 5 probably.
Yes. Let's see on this is probably just going to be a button check first.
Well, when we were introducing BB Tag a little earlier, everyone was interested about the November update, which is basically version 2.0.
Yeah.
So just we always remember that we will be hype about that version, but we should remember before we start, we would like to thank Mountain Dew for hyping up with matches, especially the SC6
Yes.
and also Sam Show.
This is the official gaming fuel.
And
Mountain Dew.
And now, now that we've seen character choices, Champo is going with his much more known character choices, which is Yu Narukami and Yukiko Amaki.
Wow, interesting choice. P4 team. But this is not a button. I don't think it's a button check at this point.
Oh no, this. All right, yeah, you're right.
Okay. So right now, very good control. I'm not really familiar with Yukiko.
Okay, so let's go over every character. So 9 is one of the few characters who are strong in the projectiles and combo games.
Yes.
Then Batista is a well-rounded character without the need for charge potions in her source game.
Yes.
So she's a lot more neutral, well-rounded, and can be offensive. Yu Narukami is one of the most pressure-based characters out there.
Especially if he uses a persona.
Yes, and Yukiko is the only character currently until the update. She is the only one who can heal her teammates. Has probably the best assist projectile. That Phoenix.
That's why he's using that.
And the only problem about her is her buttons. But other than that, she is a nice character to make use of, especially with her movement options.
But as we can see here on the match, Champo has been using Yukiko to the finest here, making sure that not getting hit. I believe that Yukiko also doesn't have a good health.
Actually, I'm confused. Is this even a match already, or is it a button check?
This is already it's
already a match. Yes. So yeah. So we already saw what Champo has done with Yukiko, and the main thing also is her damage also comes from the flame bar down there.
All right. Now it's in the knife, and that was a very.
It was actually a.
It's a bit of going back and forth, but once Champo was able to capitalize on using Yukiko and making sure to space it right, and then he just kept on hitting with the right positions, and then AyakoSayo ended up losing. Okay. So with that, Champo gets 1 point, while AyakoSayo would probably shift.
Okay, going to the monster of BB Tag.
Stronger Persona team. Perhaps?
If he goes to Mitsuru, this means he's using the... Oh, okay.
So, but he's still sticking with Batista.
Okay, I might... Do I? Alright, this is a very familiar team. I don't know if the guy just changed his name, but this team is very familiar to Bulbs.
Ah, right.
A guy named Bulbs who had this team. If he changed his name to this IGN, then we might know that this is his strongest team.
Okay. But we shall see. So far, Champo was able to hand the first hits, making right use of that Yukiko assist.
All right, so far it's base there in the burst.
And then had to call Batista there. Mitsuru taking too much damage.
Okay, so doing a nice 5A tick throws.
But he got with that Yukiko. What's that? A Phoenix assist?
Yeah, the Phoenix assist, probably one of the more powerful assists, especially with the flames.
Yes.
She charges up a flame every time she does it.
So we see some life from AyakoSayo here. Combo is.
Okay, the instant overhead,
Instant
but
overhead,
no combo.
No combo. Probably not enough hits done on that.
Okay, now healing up you and cross combo.
He keeps on healing with that.
Alright,
nice
so
reversal.
nice reversal, yeah. Okay, now, that's a very common strat.
Oh, right. The healing is also doubles as a reversal, right?
Yes, it doubles as a reversal, only a one hit reversal. Alright, see all of those movement options from Champo. It's working out well. And now Yukiko's been hit. This could... Okay, so Yukiko was able to live.
Well, let's see. Yukiko is now one of those characters that is strong individually, from what I heard. So that with only Yukiko left, and Champo dies with the.
Okay, so he went to the character select.
Yeah.
So knowing his character choices, he could go for the high-powered character with him. Still a Persona character, probably.
Yeah. Okay, so AyakoSayo should use his characters, using character lock. Okay, so are we gonna see Nisa team? We are. We are gonna see the brothers again.
Okay, so it's the brothers versus they call it the monster of BB Tag and probably the greatest 5P assist.
I would call Mitsuru and Batista the former charge characters.
Former charge characters. Okay, that is a nice team to hear.
They were charge characters in their games for.
Okay,
but Champo here showing the power of the two blows. Nice.
Alright, so
Nice throw break.
a lot of active switches from Champo, raising up that resonance bar.
Nice roll for the reversal there.
And there's that instant overhead, which is what makes Mitsuru deadly.
Coupled with an assist in this game, that's really indeed strong. Have to burst with that. That could have been.
Okay, the 4P, and now leading into a conversion. Alright, so now level 4 resonance, cross combo, and into an active switch. Okay.
Nice. Goes out with that reversal for that.
Is that one conversion hit did it all?
No, that's not punishable, I guess.
Well, he decided to challenge the button. But he's at level 3 resonance and got hit by the 4P assist.
He wasn't able to use the resonance blaze at that point. Batista was at low health. So, unfortunately for that, Champo will now get the lead 2-1.
Alright, and now AyakoSayo now went they call it the character select.
These the players that we have here seems to have a whole array of characters that they can use. That's kind of interesting.
Yes, they do. And we should also take into account that they are teammates. So they probably know every quirk that their teammate has. That's why they're using different characters against each other.
Trying to be unpredictable rather.
Okay, so the teleport from 9 and a conversion of that counter hit.
The counter hit with that.
Okay, got hit by the assist.
The Jin assist. It's slow, but it's in the right position.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Triple
Big Crusher
overhead.
from corner
And avoided the burst.
Look at that, trying to trap Batista on the corner. He was able to get away. However, she got hit.
Alright.
Now being comboed. Look at that delay combo. Beautiful execution.
Okay. Just ran into an empty dash jump. Oh, and got the hit, but no conversion.
as he was.
Okay. No conversion yet again. AyakoSayo has been letting most of these rare hits go, and the reversal does kill 9.
That's actually interesting how the Jin ice blade assist is kind of negating a lot of the fireballs just from Batista a while ago.
Well, I'm guessing because it has multiple hits compared to Batista's single hit.
And now Batista has to use the rest of his blade.
Alright, so it got locked into the overhead. And Champo is, what do you call it, up 3.
But 3.
Okay. Alright, so it is...
Interesting. So this is gonna be still.
Okay, no, it looks like it's finished.
Is it 3? Yeah, it's a 3 out of 5 match, even for winners finals.
Because in case you didn't know, the brackets did hold up to best 3 out of 5. So it is the same thing for our winners finals.
Yes.
So it'll be
yeah. It's gonna be a bit ridiculous for a 4 out of 7.
that would be too much.
That'll be too much. We've already seen that. So very good performance there by Champo. He made the right selection for choosing
The brothers.
The brothers.
All right, so
Nissan.
and so now
Team Nissan. Team Nissan. Yes.
Okay, Team Nissan. I can't get that out of my head. Team Nissan.
Nissan.
Just all because of Jin.
Yes, it's because of Jin. Now, for our loser semis, we're gonna have Jerome and Nas from SMAP.
Jerome is one of the players that we had here. He did play on stage earlier, and he gave us Tager, Teddy, Yuzuriha, and Yosuke.
Yeah.
He gave us those characters. And Nas, who hasn't actually gotten on stage yet, but he has history with this game, and also he was upstage in the brackets in Tekken.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see him a while ago.
So seeing him here, Nas does use very interesting character choices. Like he does have a lot of offense and range with New 13.
New 13. Wow.
I can't remember who was his partner though.
New 13 and Jin Kisaragi. Pretty solid team. While well, this could still be bottom check, maybe, or not.
Or is it a lot of Team Nissans?
Yeah. What is Team Nissan the new?
It's the
meta
popular.
here?
It's the in
Is
thing.
it the meta here in the Philippines?
It must be the in thing. Well, I mean, I won't doubt them because look, Ragna has a lot of damage,
Yes.
and Injin is probably one of your best assists and anchors.
Okay, but this is just the bottom check, as we can see here.
All right, so going through here, we already talked a lot about characters. Now we'll talk about New 13, who is very strong in converting almost any hit that she does into a combo.
Okay,
Although the damage is probably not always in her favor because of certain hits leading into like 4 or 5k damage, unless she does they call it certain strings in order to be able to get that juicy 7 or 8 damage.
But then again, similar to the game that she was from, they did well in trying to convert her here and making sure that you still feel the fact that there is a threat from full screen. And with this time, with her having a reversal.
Oh yeah. Her reversal, although still leaves a lot to be desired,
Yes.
but it's still a reversal nonetheless.
Again, one of her weaknesses is she's not supposed to use the projectiles in front of her since they don't have a hitbox in front of her, right?
Yes, most of her projectiles have been kept to mid-range to long range compared to her main game, where there is variations to her projectiles.
So indeed, Jerome is going to use Yuzuriha and Yosuke,
which is one of his they call it more comfortable teams versus Nas's New 13.
Okay. So before we begin the match, Just make sure to refuel yourselves with Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew,
Alright.
the gamer fuel of ESGS. Alright, so keeping a bit of distance here and going with the block string.
So this is going to be interesting because both characters have very long ranges, but New 13 has ways to get in and then suddenly grab you.
The main difference here between New 13 and Yuzuriha is that Yuzuriha doesn't necessarily get a combo all the time, compared to New 13 who will get a combo.
But if she lands a sword hit in front of you, it still counts.
That is true. Yuzuriha also has the left-right mix-ups normally in her arsenal, and New 13 does it better with an assist.
This left-right mix-up as well, Yosuke seems to be capitalizing it, but he got the combo with that.
And got
hit by the low projectile.
Oh no, the RA!
Don't do that out of
And New 13, one of the 14k health characters, this will kill her with just one super.
And it did. Jin being alone, still has Resonance Blaze in it.
Okay,
however,
and
it's gonna be
it kind of punishes it.
Yes.
So that was a they call it methodical performance from Jerome. He didn't overextend, but he was able to make use of almost a lot of opportunities given to him.
Seems that for this batch of players, they're gonna stick around with their characters here, unlike the previous one where they kept on having character select. Okay. So let's see how Nas is going to adapt here. Starts out with the super, not a lot of damage to that.
Alright, again, Nas trying to keep his distance but has gotten hit by Yosuke. But still, he did a good job of keeping the health low. And a burst punish, but didn't capitalize. And a good punish on that Type C.
So that's like some surprise.
Oh, there is the left-right mix-up, and there burst punish.
Oh no,
too high.
Too high.
Too high for the Toga to hit.
It's a good thing he wasn't able to punish that though.
However, there's a big... Okay, and this... Okay, it dropped the combo, but got hit by the Ice Blade.
Good thing there's the Ice Blade to cover the assist. Really needed for a zoner, but usually has true ways from the other side of the screen.
Alright, using all that meter, but Nas doesn't have to overextend too much.
Might see a Resonance Blaze for now.
Alright, so pops that Resonance Blaze. Level 2 is not going to gain him too much, but this can possibly kill Jin.
Better make sure it kills.
And there, it does kill. Look at that. Now left to New 13, who has level 4 Resonance at her disposal, and does use it. And
however,
got hit.
Got hit anyway, so it's...
Didn't actually continue it, but still, the RA got him.
Yeah. So panic mode, don't use RA in panic mode. It may not work.
Okay, so Jerome up 2 and Nas still sticking out with New 13 and Jin.
Yes. It's still gonna be best 3 out of 5.
Yes, that is true. And Jerome has still stuck to his game plan. It hasn't changed so far. Okay.
Nice round of hit by that down B.
Okay.
Look at that. Yuzuri is confusing me with all of these side switches from the teleports, but she got hit anyway by...
Okay, so punishes the assist this time around, but with New 13 with a low amount of health, he may want to switch to Jin. Okay, just calls in the assist anyway, so opting to stay with New 13. Very risky. Okay, punishes the burst, but didn't get anything.
Okay, so he got punished by that raw call out. Super did not hit anything. Oh,
and
no.
the cross up got Nas.
That's kind of dangerous. He should have been wary about the health of New 13 and left her on the assist puddle. And now his Jin's being comboed by Yuzu.
And the cross combo, he has a chance to do something here, and it hit him! And didn't need to do much because Yuzuriha did all that damage. So Jerome now has won,
And he will advance to losers finals.
and Nas does go home. So Jerome is going to fight AyakoSayo.
AyakoSayo. AyakoSayo.
AyakoSayo. Yeah.
No, it's Ayako
I said Ayako.
and Sayo.
Yeah.
Their names.
I see it. But at the same time, it's also our language. It almost sounds like our language.
AyakoSayo.
I mean, could that be a play?
So shoutouts to Nas there. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to advance. But we'll see here in the losers finals is Jerome and AyakoSayo. And so for this one, this is going to be interesting. Jerome is probably going to stick around with his usual Yuzu and Yusuke. Yuzu team. Yu team. Yosuke, sorry. Yosuke. Alright. And then...
Basically, Team Y.
then they're going to be in bottom check first.
Okay, unless they
So
surprise
while
us
they're
again.
taking a breather, and while everyone else is also taking a breather, make sure to refuel yourselves with Mountain Dew.
I can't stop whenever I hear that. Okay, Mountain Dew, the fighting game arena's gamer fuel of ESES 2019.
I've been trying to imitate Jin's voice ever since.
You really wanna imitate that voice? Well,
It's Kakihaya. I'm the weeb.
I don't know. I just feel creeped out whenever I hear him. But I guess that's the purpose.
That's the purpose of it. To creep out people.
Ragna being the kind of more sane one, doesn't like hearing that voice every single time.
But we see here AyakoSayo with his main team.
Yes. So this
Team former charge characters.
Okay, team former charge characters versus team
Team Y.
yeah, team Y. A lot of the matches seem to have taken place here at Riverside Space of Unius.
Yes. This is the most practical place. It's kind of like Eunice, Karano Kyokai, and all at the same time.
Alright, so while we are the anime community, we are going to see this match again, and Mitsuru got tagged.
Okay,
and
so
the first one.
that's too much stuff happening there a while ago, but now we're back to neutral again. And Mitsuru, but got tagged by that. He had to use the meter for it.
Anti-zoning against Batista. And
But,
happy birthday!
for both. This gonna.
Okay,
It's an
instant
overheads.
One of the main reasons why Mitsuru is a monster.
And now,
Okay, DP.
gonna have to wrestle us place that. Not enough health. However,
And
that's
instant
instant
overhead.
overheads. You just, it's always been there since Persona.
The only thing that makes it harder is because of how there's an assist to deal with as well.
In Persona, there's one more cancel, so
Yes.
it all adds.
It all adds up, but well, let's be
don't
glad.
have-
Let's be glad since
yeah.
she can't do that solo right
Yeah.
here. Okay, so 2A to a 5C, all a reset, but that's a lot of damage.
No,
This is so early, but Yuzuri has already a very low health.
That's a nice call for reversal, and calls out Yosuke for safety. And gets them
And
the
happy
happy birthday.
birthday.
However, it wasn't able to come through the combo.
A good enough damage anyway against both characters.
She's gonna kill. Yes, probably gonna kill.
And it does kill. Did not use the burst.
So we find that AyakoSayo is now is the one that's disadvantaged now. While we thought it was Yuzuriya dying, but it's Yuzuriya dying. And now Batista is getting pummeled by Yosuke. However, he dropped that combo and...
it got hit by the cross-up that Yosuke does have in his arsenal.
Yeah, I also hated that on the...
Actually, now that I think about it, let's change it to Team Cross-Up because they have a lot of moves that do cross-up a lot. So there's
right.
Team Y, Team Cross-Up. What else can we call them?
Team Y cross-up. Team XY. Or cross.
Team XY. Okay, there. That is the final name from now on.
I'm sorry.
that has a lot of meaning.
Now, we just have a rematch here. Okay, so after all, they won one apiece, one set apiece for each team.
He did change the music, I guess, or no.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
I guess he did change the music in the battle here, and the 5P hits from afar.
Gotta make sure not back there.
Oh,
No,
and baited that
RA.
Oh, that overhead again,
Very
and
long
fakes the burst.
There's a burst this time around.
Oh, and got hit again by the low.
That's so much mix-ups here.
Oh
That,
no, another one.
that AyakoSayo is doing.
The momentum is all coming for AyakoSayo.
And now we got a dead Yuzu and dead.
That was so fast, and
that's-
Mitsuru only took one bit of damage away from perfect.
That was so fast. AyakoSayo takes it, and now 2-1. Only 1 point to go back to Grand Finals in order to face Champo again. But let's see. Jerome still has a chance here. He pick character select.
Whatever he chooses, he will have to stick with it.
Yes.
Stick with his team. So
But whatever he chooses, make sure for him and for everyone to refuel yourselves with Mountain Dew. I will do that actually for myself.
yeah, I'll join him. I'll join him.
Mountain Dew, sponsor of FGA.
And does opt to stay with the team again. After pondering all of his options, this is his team to go for.
So yeah, it's just a breather. Just a time for him to refuel. Taking all that Mountain Dew.
So whatever happens here, he has to watch out for all of those mix-ups.
So far, at very least, it's Yosuke that got damage there. But that was a good follow-up to that. Throw a laser hit from the air.
Okay, a
Good
reversal,
to
happy
get out of that.
birthday.
Got hit by the low.
Okay,
Nice
so
flash
lots
there.
of reversals here. Oh, okay, no punish on that JC.
Got hit by that. Got the blazer by Batista again.
And got hit
it's
by the
gonna
assist
get-
again. This is not gonna bode well for Jerome. And misses by a bit, but still got hit by the 5P assist.
That's I guess AyakoSayo was able to read that Jerome was jumping a lot. That's why instead of using Batista's other assists, he opted to use for anti-air laser. And now AyakoSayo takes it.
And he's going to go back to Grand Finals to face his opponent, Champo, and teammate, of course.
Opponent teammate Champo. Let's see if we can win this time and hopefully reset the bracket. Okay.
All right, so we should remember that how the matches went so far.
Is no one gonna pick?
AyakoSayo actually has gotten much more warmed up to his strategy with his main team.
Yes.
So let's see if he can make use of that against Champo.
Yeah, I think it's better for him to stick around with this main team. Stick around with what you're used to. Stick around with Mountain Dew. He's always been there since start of and you know, Mountain Dew's always been there with me. Yes, Mountain Dew.
Yes, Mountain Dew has always been there for Argilium, and not just him. Every other player over here.
Yeah, every other gamer, every other one for us, it's always been Mountain Dew. So I'm very thankful that Mountain Dew is our sponsor. Thanks a lot.
And so they're now putting in their inputs. So we're going to see, they call that the Grand Final. The same players from Winners Finals. We'll just see what happens this time around. Okay, so he does offer his main team, and Champo going with the Aurier Yang, and I can end up calling one particular thing that he kept on finding in training mode. It really will show if AyakoSayo actually has has knowledge about what Champo just found out today.
Oh, so we're starting out with a real match here. And Champo rocking that Aurier and Yang.
Actually, they have the same color, Aurier and Mitsuru.
Basically, it's Yang opting to replace Vice with Aurier.
Okay, got hit by the instant overhead. Okay, and baits the burst.
As punished by that. So,
okay, the 2A.
AyakoSayo having no damage so far.
It has been helping him up so far. The warm up against he was warming up so well after fighting Jerome.
Now we shall see if Champion can still make it after both of his characters are still alive.
Okay, so saved his character, and Aurier got hit. Okay, Yang alone. If Yang ever gets into the red health, her damage will skyrocket.
But let's not let him take that damage before killing one character.
Alright, so lots of damage here, and does... Okay, so one bit of health, but a grab!
There's a counter grab too. Okay, so he was not judging that.
Okay, opted to go for the... okay, he got it with a lot of 2As.
So just keep blocking low because the opponents, unless they're gonna use... Probably he's afraid of the instant overhead at that point. Okay.
Alright, so AyakoSayo now is much more comfortable doing this match. And Champo with Aurier Yang, so far it didn't work out in the first match.
Yes. But he's still sticking around with this team. Let's see if he can actually do something about it rather than a while ago.
Okay, so the burst came in to stop the combo. And an overhead.
So let's see. Okay, drop that combo there. 2 drops on Champo's part.
Okay, grabbed away from to avoid the assist.
That corner.
And the overhead. Okay, did not convert the combo.
Does seem like there's not enough hit stun on those instant overhead.
But still, he did a good amount of damage on Aurier earlier. Okay. Alright, so he opted to stay with Aurier and an instant overhead and baits that burst.
Gonna punish, but this is not gonna kill yet.
Okay, so lots more blocks done and a empty jump low.
Oh no, this is gonna be the end.
Oh, he dropped the crucial combo and still got the instant overhead. Okay, so he's doing the same strategy against his teammate.
Yes, but with a different fencer. A fencer that also has a persona, by the way.
Oh yeah, that is correct.
In a way.
And it's a happy birthday at the start of this match.
Let's not get involved well.
Okay, and an RA to get out of that corner.
Very good blocking of that.
Alright, so reverse beating back to 2A so that he can avoid a lot of minus frames. Alright, so they're jumping around now. Okay, was able to stop the grab from Yang.
They were staring a bit too much a while ago. This time around, he read the grab from Mitsuru.
Okay, RA's the 2C. And now Yang with iBird, and he got baited to do that super, and did not get punished? Oh, that's interesting. Well, yeah, probably he could have used the other super, but still, he has a decent advantage. And Batista got hit while switching in.
Raw tags are really dangerous here.
and that empty jump low got Batista.
So that's really very crucial in this match. That part where he raw tagged Batista. That might cost AyakoSayo. But this is slowly killing down Yang.
But now,
But
alright.
Yang actually died as an assist a while ago.
Well, which fencer is better? Let's see. Orye or Mitsuru? Oh, that wins that 2B. But this doesn't have enough meter for an Astral.
Unfortunate.
Alright. Alright, so just breaks through that glass and hits with the overhead.
Wow, Champo here.
At game point.
8 point. One more game to win. Grand finals of BB Tag here at ESGS Fighting Game Arena, sponsored by our Game Fuel, Mountain Dew.
That is correct. And now we're going to see a change of character from AyakoSayo with 9 possibly?
Is it going to be a combination of 9 and Batista?
Yes, just like the character that he used before.
9 the Phantom.
Okay.
Kijo.
Okay, he's pondering about it right now. This.
9
Okay, so he does go to Batista 9.
Okay.
Although I
Interesting choice.
do have to say though, he did use this team before. It didn't exactly bode well for him when he used it. But we'll see what he can do with it this time around.
But also that team wasn't facing Orya Yang, so maybe he accounted for that.
We might always see the Nissan team afterwards. Okay. Alright, so the burst. And the assist got him into a conversion.
Yeah, whipping low attacks, especially the heavy
Oh
ones.
no, that is a very dirty setup that Champo did. So now did the RA for an ender. Okay, so burst away from that mix-up. Okay. Alright, so okay, so is able to stop the entire mix-up again. Alright, hits and convert.
From afar, even. Very good conversion here.
Alright, so
burst down with that.
okay, so
Beware of the fairway. The
oh,
fairway's there.
okay, got hit with the overhead, but did not convert. Oh, and got hit with the assist, and there we
Had to
go.
burst with that to get away.
Alright, so AyakoSayo is now playing a little bit more methodical, and a happy birthday, but what will happen here? Okay,
Yang was able to get away.
okay, didn't continue the combo with the fear of Yang doing her burning gold. Okay, burning gold, and it
death.
death to Batista. That was a very strong reaction from
But he
Champo.
has to be careful, although 9 is still almost at full health. Meanwhile, none of his characters are at health.
Yeah, one hit. Oh,
we like that.
and that killed him. So now level 4, health is slowly increasing, but still, any hit can actually lead to a death blow. All right, so near equal health. Oh, and has the Astro ready, but decides to use the EX. All right, the time does wind down around 94.
Okay, so now Yang is the one that has the advantage
Oh,
here,
and
but got
now-
hit by that. Too bad there's no conversion.
Well, all right, so they're playing a bit more mid-range. Oh, that one hit. Okay, did not convert it.
As we can see here, while AyakoSayo is using a lot of...
Okay.
Oh, that still has a
was
hit.
able to hit 9 from the air.
I thought I was not going to hit.
Yes, I thought so
Now,
also.
basically, Champo takes it.
Yes,
He is our BB Tag champion.
well, he is our champion for ESGS 2019.
Champion Champo. Champion Champo. Right. So, with that, folks, that was pretty quick. And while AyakoSayo showed some sort of ways to counter Champo's moves, Champo was still able to make himself the top player here.
Yes,
As
and we were seeing that Champo has shown his dominance once again and the proper adjustments after the first win from AyakoSayo.
So with that, that would be closing for BB Tag here at ESGS Fighting Game Arena. But up next would be
Street Fighter 5. So keep your eyes peeled for that one.
Yeah,
and now we're gonna be closing it out.
Yep, once again, I'm Argilium from NTR.
And I am Resilent from KND.
Okay. And of course, never forget Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
is the key.
See you
to
later.
everything. See you later.